Hi friends, today I'm going to be talking about my March TBR. Let's jump in. If you watched what I read in February, then you might know that I am already into Way of Kings. I am approximately 380 pages in. I am finding it to be a slower read than any of the other Brandon Sanderson works that I have read so far. Since December of this past year, actually on Christmas Day, I started reading Sanderson for the very first time. Since then, I have read Mistborn Era 1, Mistborn Secret Histories, Elantris, and Warbreaker. I was trying to go in publication history, but I kind of jumped the gun a little bit with Mistborn Secret Histories because I wanted to. I don't really regret it, but I'm debating if before I continue with the Stormlight Archive, I'm going to go back and read Alloy of Law, I believe, was published next. So you can let me know in the comments below what you think your preferred reading order for the Cosmere is. I'm still new to this. Some people think that there's not really an order that's necessary. Some people are very particular about their order for the Cosmere. Up to each person, but let me know what you think. The next book I'm planning to read is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. I want to read book 2 of the Shadow and Bone trilogy prior to season 2 of Shadow and Bone releasing, which also leads me to another book that I plan to read this month, which is Six of Crows. I actually started reading Six of Crows after I finished the first book, which is called Shadow and Bone, not realizing that you should probably read the duology after finishing the trilogy until there were certain things that were starting to happen in the book that I was thinking, oh, based on what I saw in the show, maybe I should actually finish reading the books before I jump to this duology. I googled it and turns out that yes, you probably should read the trilogy in its entirety before you start reading Six of Crows. I will say I like Leigh Bardugo and the world that she's created. However, the books are very YA and sometimes I find that I can get into them a little bit easier than others. It took me about 100 pages to really start getting into Six of Crows, but I think the story is probably a bit more interesting than book 1 of Shadow and Bone, so I'm interested to carry on with that and see how I feel. Not sure in this month too if I am going to continue reading the Stormlight Archive. Like I said, I actually purchased all 4 books, so they are here waiting for me. So that is something that if you think maybe I should jump right into that, you can let me know. I am also looking to do possibly some cozy fantasy. The Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking is definitely on my list that I would like to read. I am kind of open, but a few things that I definitely do want to read, hopefully this month, if not maybe in April, are The Princess Bride. I want to read this before I read Tress of the Emerald Sea because I've heard that it's kind of Sanderson's take on Princess Bride, and I think it would be kind of fun to do a comparison of the two. That's just how I work. I like these things. But all in all, I feel like I have a lot of reading to do of Sanderson this month, so I'm not sure how many books I will get through. What's on your March TBR? You can let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for suggestions, especially if they're fantasy related, so you can drop me a line and let me know. If you would like to help support me, the best thing you can do is hit like and subscribe. Please let me know in the comments what you think I should read. I am always open to suggestions and new authors, again, especially if they're in the fantasy world. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can find me at FantasyAwash, and I will see you next time. Bye.